The first thing I would say is I think that if you're a trainee or a paralegal, for example, you wouldn't really notice the difference. You'd find it hard to spot who was, the homegrown talent and who had been the people who'd been brought in.
When I was on my training contract, I had one-to-one engagement with the partners. If there's something that crosses my mind that I can't quite get my head around or I've got a question, pick the phone up and he's always there. So the support's been excellent.
The progression was quite set out because you have regular meetings with the partners, so you're very much involved in where you want to go, the seats that you want to do.
Our young lawyers, once they're qualified, they've got the skill sets that are needed to bring them in line with the market standard.
One of the great things about Butcher Barlow is we've got a large number of trainee and paralegals here, and there's a very structured pathway for them to go through their different departments and eventually qualify.
There are a lot of partners who trained here, and I do think that's really, I think it's inspirational. I think it also says a lot about the firm.
As a trainee, you have regular meetings with a supervising partner. Because I'm coming towards the end of my training contract, progression within the firm is something that we have recently started to discuss.
I felt really supported whilst doing my CILEX studies and, in general, in the development of my career.
I love the training aspect. I still categorise myself as one of the young guns within the firm, even though I'm no longer around. The grey hairs are coming through. But I think from my perspective, I like to help solicitors through their journey because I know what that feels like.
I started working with Butcher and Barlow straight from leaving school, then progressed on to secretary. I went into residential conveyancing. And I have since started training, doing the CLC course, so hopefully we'll progress to become a fee earner.
I was very much supported in my role. Before working at Butcher Barlow, I hadn't worked in a law firm at all. I had to be guided a lot by my colleagues and they were really, really helpful. No question was too much.
The responsibility levels, even as a paralegal, as a trainee, is very good. We get given our own files, but overall we get to do the interesting stuff.
I saw this route as a way of learning and being paid as I go, and I see it as a way of getting actual experience rather than coming out of university with just a degree which I don't actually know how to apply to work.
The fact that I mentor people, I find that really rewarding as part of my career. I enjoy having people more junior and the younger members of staff asking me for help and being able to support them.
I'm currently undertaking a new line of qualification. I feel very supported by my firm despite being one of the first to actually attempt it.
The whole point of training and development is, I suppose my saying is, I love it when the light bulb comes on behind the eyes and they get it.